Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? God bless you all. God bless you all. I just want to pop up here just to, on this blessed Friday, just to let you all know that Jesus is coming back soon. I know I might sound like a Scotch racket, but I have to tell it. I try not to tell it sometimes, but I have to. The Lord began to deal with me and about that, and I repented. And He came and He showed me a vision this week in regards to His coming. Actually, I had two of them. One was last week, one was this week. So I just want to tell you it was kind of different, but everything was basically the same revelation. It's about His coming. So I just want to let you know today that Jesus is coming back and we need to be ready. And one of the things that He opened up to me in this vision is that we need not to allow a distraction to take us away from Him. Because of a lot of us is distracted with so many things that we are not putting what need to be put first. Things what we need to pay attention to, we're not paying attention to. So, with the vision the Lord had given me, I just want to let you know how He showed me. It was like I was back in my hometown. And in the house that I grew up in. And one of the ladies came to me, this lady came to me, she said, you know, Jesus is coming soon. But I was distracted with something I was doing because the way I answered, I said, oh yeah, I know. Because I was doing something and I was like, yeah, I know Jesus is coming soon. And as soon as I heard that, I actually looked out to a glass window. And when I look in the sky, there was a drawing of 3 trumpets. It was just draw in the air. And when I saw it, I raised so sad because I know something was going down. And as I ran outside, a lot of people was outside. And they were like on this area where I remember where I grew up, there was a high, like a little hill like. Because we, where I grew up, there was like a little hill. And everyone was on that hill. And there was so much people was still waiting, and some people gone. And when I looked, there was so many people still left behind. And one of the main things that He showed me was this old man. He was a pastor. He was way back when I was very young. He used to be very active, and when summertime, he would come pick up the kids and get them to Bible school. And when I saw him, I was like, and he didn't go. I was like, what? I said, can I believe he didn't go on? He didn't go. And then I saw another pastor that I knew, him and his wife and his family, and that these are people that I look up to, and I feel like if they don't go, something wrong, something definitely wrong. And they didn't go either. So I was like, what's going on here? And then everybody that was standing there, I just say, well, we got left behind, and we are going to experience the 7-year tribulation. And during that time, everybody was just crying. Some were looking for their family members that they couldn't find, and all of that. And when I saw these drones. They just came to all the houses that everybody was in. But they were in the house, but they were houses that people who were there occupy. And like they went and they put a lock on the door. And they came out and they said, as of today, this property do not belongs to you. And everybody was like, where are we going to go? And everybody like just walking away slowly and trying to figure out where they have to go. And that's when I woke up. And then I began to talk to the Lord about the dream. It was kind of straightforward if you really listen to it. But I'm telling you, the Lord began to tell me, do not allow a distraction the distraction of this world to sever the relationship between you and God. What does he mean by that? He means do not allow the things of this world. Because a lot of us are so allowed the things of this world, houses and land and all these social media and everything like that, and all kind of different things. We had boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, children, even our careers. Just so many things we allow to come between us and God. And the Lord is saying, do not allow nothing to cut us away from the relationship that we have with God. Those of us that have relationship with God, do not allow nothing to sever that relationship. God is not pleased. And he showed me, just like the words say, there's so many people are going to get left behind. There's not going to be there's not heaven is not going to be so many people go to heaven. There's only a few. There's those that stay on the road, that walk on the narrow road. The narrow road means that there are some things that distracting others that will not distract us. That we keep our eyes focused, that you keep your eyes focused on the road, meaning focus on Christ and continue to follow him. Those are the ones that keep focused on the narrow road. Those are the ones that will not be left behind. God has commissioned us to go there in the highway and the byway and the hedges and compel others to come. When last did you tell someone about Christ and find out about their soul? There's people living right around us, our neighbors, our children. When last did you spoke to them and asked them if they have Christ in their life? We need to do what God commissioned us to do. We assigned us to do, because the people that we expect to go is not going. And those who we didn't expect, those are the ones that will be gone. Then he began to talk to me about the tribulation time. But the part where I told you about where they locked the door and they told us we have to find our way. We know that in the Revelation it talk about during that time, during the tribulation, that you wouldn't be able to buy and sell unless you have the mark of the beast. So if you have the mark, if you want to go with Christ when he come at the end of at that time when he come, you cannot take the mark, because once you take the mark, you are bound for hell. So if you don't care about that, then you could have your houses, you could have all these things that distract you from Christ. Have your house, you can have your land, you can go back to finding a job, but you will receive the mark of the beast. But then, different from that, you will have to live up the land. You will have to go there and find your own way. And just trusting and putting your faith in God during that time of tribulation. So I'm saying today, we need to stop allowing the things of this world to distract us. We need to focus our heart and our mind on Christ. And know that Jesus is coming soon. We need to continue in prayer, continue in studying our word, continue and sharing with our families and praying for them. Don't stop praying. Some of us even stop praying. Some of us just don't fast no more. We don't do none of these things no more, but we still say that we're a Christian. We need to get back in our secret closet and begin to seek God, seek the face of God. And like I say, don't allow nothing. I don't care what it is, if it's money, if it's houses, because listen here, only what you do for Christ will last. That's the only thing will last at the end of the day. When the day comes to close, and when you close your eyes and that, or when you close your eyes and that, only what you do for Christ is going to last. You're not going to carry anything. Nothing that you have in this world you're going to take. The only thing you're going to take is your body, and you're going in the grave, and your body, your soul is going to leave you, and your body is going to be in the grave. And that's it. So serve the Lord while you have the challenge, while the blood is still running warm in your vein. Love you. God bless you in Jesus' name.